Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another of my top favorite videos. It's Christmas, and today this video, or this special edition video, excuse me, is on my top 10 favorite Christmas movies. Christmas has many wonderful movies associated with it. Some religious, some fun. And today I'm counting down my top 10 favorites. Number 1 is The Santa Claus, starring Tim Allen. Now, this was a trilogy movie, and I promise I will do reviews on all three of them, from The Santa Claus to The Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause. Now, while I love this movie trilogy, in all honesty, my favorite one out of the three is the second one, because the first one was a nice setup. The third one was almost like you really didn't need it, but okay, I guess it was kind of cute. The second one was just, I loved it. It was nice middle ground. It built on the first one. Yeah, it could be a standalone movie in and of itself, because they do kind of explain what happened in the first movie fairly well. But I don't want to get too much into that, as I will do a review on it next December. Number 9 is The Other Reindeer. This heartwarming movie tells the story of a little dog named Olive who tries to save Christmas by journeying to the North Pole to be the replacement reindeer on Santa's team when one of his reindeers is injured on Christmas Eve. Number 8 is Home Alone. Now, this actually had 5 movies in of its franchise, but I liked the first 2. The other 3 just, honestly, I just didn't think were really all that good. I did do a review on the first one. You can feel free to check that out, and I will do a review on the second one, Home Alone 2: Lost in New York, next December. And I just like this because they're cute, funny. I like these movies because they're cute, funny little movies. And honestly, just the traps that are set for these bumbling burglars are just hilarious. And, you know, these guys should not have survived some of these traps without broken bones. And it's just so funny and whatnot. Number 7 is A Christmas Carol. Now, there isn't any one Christmas Carol I like, that I don't love. I love the Muppet Christmas Carol. I love Mickey's Christmas Carol. I love an All Dogs Christmas Carol. I love the Christmas Carol that's shown here. I love Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. They're all good. The Christmas Carol is actually probably one of my favorite non-religious Christmas stories. But my 2 top favorites are A Muppet Christmas Carol and The Christmas Carol that is portrayed here on the screen. I like The Muppet Christmas Carol because I love the Muppets. I think they're cute and cuddly, and it's like, the Muppets are like Disney. You're never too old to love them. And I like this version of The Christmas Carol because, for 2 reasons. A, it stars Patrick Stewart, and he's one of my favorite actors. B, I actually read A Christmas Carol in school, and this one is very close to the Dickens version than most of the other ones I've seen, although most of the other ones are for kids / family, so they do have to take a little of the things that the kids can't handle out of it. But still, it is one of my, I love A Christmas Carol. It is probably one of my favorite movies / stories for Christmas. Number 6 is The Search for Santa Paws. This heartwarming Disney movie from the creators of The Buddies tells the story of Santa's best friend and how he brings the magic and spirit of Christmas to a group of lonely girls in New York City. And this is it's just an adorable little movie. I did do a review on it, so feel free to check out that movie talk video. And it's just so cute and whatnot. And I love the talking animals in it, and how half the elves are human and half the elves are dogs and whatnot. I just thought it was so cute and cuddly. And again, you can see the review. I have a review on that one, so feel free to check that out. Number 5 is The Flight Before Christmas. This Finnish-made English dub movie tells the story of a little reindeer named Nico, who goes in search of his father, who is a member of Santa's flying reindeer team, the Flying Forces. This movie actually has a sequel, and I will do a review on the sequel next December. And it is just so adorable and cute, and it's just, the ending is so cute, and the sequel really lives up to the original. There are very few movies that actually will do that with the sequels, and this one actually does live up to the original. It's just cute and cuddly, and you don't see any humans in this. You hear Santa talking, but it's all animals. So it's really adorable. It's and whatnot, and I just absolutely love it. Okay, number 4 is Dragon's Gift of the Night Fury. When the holidays come to Berk, the Vikings celebrate their winter festival, Snaggletag, for the first time with the dragons, and Hiccup and Toothless both give each other very special holiday gifts. Okay, now I love this movie because A, I'm a big fan of How to Train Your Dragon. I love the whole franchise, although I've never really read any of the books. But I love the movies and I love the TV shows. And also, I love the message behind it. And I don't want to give away too much. I do have a review on this movie as well. Actually, all the movies following from 6 through 1 I have done reviews on. And if not, I will let you know. And this movie is just so cute and adorable, and it is a standalone mini movie because it's not super long. It's like 45 minutes at the most. And it's just so cute and whatnot, and I just love the ending and how they build it up, and the silly little name that the creators gave to the holiday season, because they couldn't call it Christmas. They had to give it something very Viking-ish, so they called it Snaggletag, which is like, okay. But it's Christmas. You can tell by the decorations and whatnot. It's just so cute and adorable, and I love it. Number 3 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This classic holiday movie tells the story of Santa's most famous reindeer and his glowing red nose, and how they saved Christmas for all the children of the world. This is an adorable movie that came out many, many years ago and is not only a family favorite in my family, but in many families. And it has many sequels, and there have also been many spin-offs or not spin-offs, but many other versions of this movie, although I like the one that's pictured here, with Brill Ives portraying Sam the Snowman, and the stop motion and everything. That one's my favorite, because that's the one I grew up with. Number 2 is The Nativity Story. This story tells about the birth of Christ, but mostly about Mary and Joseph's role in the story. Now, what I love about this movie is that while it is called The Nativity Story, unlike most movies that are about the Nativity, this one's main focus isn't on Jesus. It's on Mary and Joseph and the 3 wise men, and the 3 wise men's journey to Bethlehem, and Mary and Joseph's journey to Bethlehem. And in a lot of the movies you see, that's something that's over on the Nativity. That's something that's overlooked. They mention it. They say that the wise men left, wherever they were, to travel to Bethlehem. And Mary and Joseph left Nazareth to travel to Bethlehem to be taxed, or to be registered so they could be taxed. But they kind of gloss over the journey that both groups make. And this movie doesn't. It actually, you see it, and the movie follows everything that happened to both Mary and Joseph prior to the birth of Christ. And I feel that is very important to the story. You have to understand where this couple came from to understand it. And it also shows the state that everybody was in during this time, during the rule of Herod and Caesar. And that, again, is very important. It's something that's not really mentioned in a lot of the other nativity movies that I've seen. So, you actually see it. So it makes the understanding of why Jesus' birth was just so anticipated and so welcomed. So that's one of the things I really, really love about this movie. Okay. And my number one favorite Christmas movie is The Christmas Toy. This movie, this heartfelt Christmas movie by Jim Henson, is probably one of the most adorable children's Christmas movies I've ever seen. And it tells the story of how toys view Christmas. This has been a family favorite Christmas movie in my family for years. And it was probably one of the very first Christmas movies that my dad ever recorded for me and my sister. And my family watches it every year for Christmas. Or we try to. And it is just so adorable and just the cutest movie in the world. I mean, it's the Muppets. How could it not be adorable? I mean, who doesn't love the Muppets? It's like Disney. Who doesn't love Disney? The Muppets are like right up there with Disney, and how can you not love it? Okay, feel free to check out my related videos, and you'll see that quite a few of the movies I've done reviews on. The others I will do reviews on. Also, feel free to check out my other special edition, top favorite special edition videos. Feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And please like and subscribe if you are watching this on YouTube, and like and share if you are watching this on Facebook. And feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and DeviantArt. I have my names for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note that all pictures seen within this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, also feel free to check out my other top favorite videos, but please note that my top 10 favorite Star Wars men video is exclusively on my Facebook page as of the posting of this video. I will, however, do a remake of this video sometime after the holidays to post on YouTube. So, just be patient with me on that. It'll probably be one of my first days off after the holidays. Okay, and feel free to check out my other videos. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, before I sign off, 2 things I'd like to touch on. Excuse me. First off, please note that as of the posting of this video, my book talk video on The School for Good and Evil, Book 3, The Last Ever After, my movie talks birthday special edition video on The Lion King, and my movie talk videos on Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Van Helsing, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, and Spooky Buddies are exclusively on my Facebook page. I will be doing remakes of these videos. Excuse me, I got a little tongue-tied there. To post on YouTube. However, Van Helsing, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, Spooky Buddies, and Revenge of the Sith will not be posted until next October. I have a reason for this. Van Helsing and Hansel and Gretel fall into the category of Halloweenish type movies, and Spooky Buddies is a Halloween movie, so it only makes sense to post them in October when Halloween takes place. As for The Lion King, because it is a birthday special edition video, it only makes sense for me to post the remake of it on my actual birthday. Now, as for the other two, this Last Ever After. Now, as for The Last Ever After and Revenge of the Sith, I will make remakes of those two videos along with my top 10 favorite Star Wars men video sometime after the holidays. And they will be posted to YouTube, so just be patient, please. And until then, you can see them on my Facebook page. Second, due to the fact that YouTube is considering them to be spam, my TV Talk videos are now exclusively on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section if you want to watch these videos. And this is a list of all my TV Talk videos that I am either currently series that I am currently doing videos on, or that I have done videos on. Okay, thank you for watching, and have a very safe and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.